Moving on from there, let's talk about some MCU because we've had some stuff rumbling in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Starting off with this rumor that popped up at the beginning of the week involving the Black Panther. We had Insider, who was let's see here. Well, we know Black Panther 3 is moving forward. Freaking Denzel Washington spoiled that when he's like, yeah, Ryan Coogler's writing a part for me, but it makes sense. Of course, we want Black Panther 3. Well, Jeff Snyder, who has gotten stuff wrong and I don't particularly love as a person, but there's been enough times where he's gotten stuff right to where we kind of got to pay attention sometimes when he says something. He says here, Marvel Studios is rumored to be looking for an actor to play T'Challa in Doomsday, Secret Wars, and Black Panther 3. Chadwick Boseman played the character prior in the ultimate passing of cancer in 2020. It looks like they're finally doing what I think they should have done from the beginning and is recasting T'Challa. Now, we don't have all the context. We don't even know if this is true, but kind of just speculating and playing along with it if it is true. I saw some people confused. I saw some people angry because they were like, wait, they just made Shuri the Black Panther. She's the Black Panther now, but I don't think she was always going to be their permanent Black Panther. She was just the Black Panther for Wakanda Forever. She stepped up and took the mantle. That was her movie, but I don't think many people believed she was permanent Black Panther for the rest of the MCU. And then that's when people also brought up, what about the kid? Let's see here, Kid Black. That's a that's a T'Challa's son that we found out, which I still teared up. That's when I definitely teared up in the Wakanda Forever when my son T'Challa. That was a great scene, and we're like, why isn't he? I'm thinking what they're doing, and this is my speculation. I know nothing, obviously, and I'll definitely be wrong. Because we know Secret Wars is going to be the movie that's going to work as kind of the reboot for the MCU moving forward, they're going to use this movie to fix a lot of their mistakes, fix a lot of their stuff. And I think we're going to see a T'Challa from a different universe, whether he's from the Fantastic Four universe that we know takes place on another Earth. And remember, and I saw a lot of people saying that would actually make sense because what was Black Panther's first appearance? Black Panther's first appearance, whatever. First, it was in an issue with the Fantastic Four. That was his first comic appearance in the Fantastic Four. And also, I know that movie, The Fantastic Four, is about them being the only superheroes on Earth. You could just do the same thing that Wakanda's been in hiding. So no one knows that they exist, but maybe, Galactus in a world-eating planet, the Black Panther and Wakanda step out and go, hey, we exist, but we got a big problem right now. Let's take care of this. I could see that happening. And remember, at some point, there was rumors that Doctor Doom was the post-credit scene of Wakanda Forever. I don't know if you guys remember let me see if I can find it. Black Panther 2 leaked Doctor Doom. This was the rumored post-credit scene that Doctor Doom was going to show up against Michael Myers. I always think that looks like Michael Myers from the back. Obviously, that didn't end up happening, but maybe Marvel has plans to connect them more. I could see that being the case, and he's from their Earth after Secret Wars, just like that Fantastic Four. They'll become the main MCU, and you can still have him be the father of that young T'Challa with the merge universe and all that kind of stuff. And we could do that father-son storyline that Ryan Coogler wanted to do, but he didn't get a chance to because Wakanda Forever turned into a movie about honoring Chadwick Boseman. He could also be the Black Panther from the X-Men universe, the Beast World from the end of the Marvels. That's a whole nother universe that we still have yet to explore, or who knows if it's connected to the Fantastic Four universe, although I doubt it, but maybe he's the Black Panther of this universe and all that kind of stuff. So I actually do believe this. I feel like, yeah, that'll happen. And that way, when we get to Black Panther 3, we have a T'Challa story again. Because, I respect Chadwick Boseman. I love him. But I do think the character shouldn't die with the actor. And you should be able to continue telling on stories on that. And that also honor Chadwick Boseman. Because now he's cemented. He's in that role. But we should still be able to have T'Challa's stories and not just ignore him as a character because of the person who made him famous. That's my opinion, but some people feel differently. So I think that's what will happen. And again, Secret Wars is their way to fix all of this. It's not just going to be fixing Black Panther in their universe or putting the Fantastic Four there. They're going to introduce X-Men from the beginning, have them part of the timeline. Dude, the MCU post-Secret Wars, I think, is going to be a really exciting time if they don't mess that up. But we'll see. Also, the question begs, who becomes the new Black Panther? in terms of actors. I don't know off the top of my head. This is probably not good. Young black actors. Let's see what happens when I Google. Yeah, young black actors. Um, I've saw names tossed around there. I'm trying to think of like who I would really like. Um, let's see if the chat's saying. Someone just said Will Smith. Boy, so you get that slap. Someone said name Idris. Okay, that's not bad. Ryan Gosling. I hate all of you. We could never. Aldris Hodge is honestly a great one in my opinion because he got cheated out of Hawkman, and he was a really cool looking Hawkman. And I have seen those terrible AI photos of him though as Black Panther, but Aldris Hodge would be cool. I think he's a good actor, and that would be nice. Maybe it'd be an unknown and all that. Zendaya. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm done with you guys. Y'all are awful. But I like this. Hopefully it happens and we could get Black Panther 3. I'm just glad Ryan Coogler would be involved in all that. Imagine if it's in a universe. Don't be surprised by this. I don't know this, but because Ryan Coogler makes how do I say it? A movie with Michael B. Jordan every time. Dude, what if he's from a universe where T'Challa looks like Michael B. Jordan and then Michael B. Jordan is the Black Panther? I would not mind Michael B. Jordan as the Black Panther. Great actor. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The Rizzler. Boy, have you lost your marbles. Okay, moving on from there. We got some other things going on in the MCU I wanted to chat on about. Let's start off with Captain America Brave New World. We're going to be talking about Captain America Brave New World, Thor 5, and let me see what else. And a World War Hulk rumor that I don't know if we're going to take seriously. But starting off with Captain America Brave New World, this movie is inching closer and closer. In fact, I got my email from Disney the other day where it was like, this is when we're going to have the screening, so save the date. And I was like, yes, Disney, anything you say, master. What we have is first off, this box office projections. It says Captain America Brave New World is projected to have the domestic opening of $81 to $107 million, with the domestic hitting to 195 to 280. I'm gonna tell you right now, dang, that already ruins my box office prediction video if that turns out being true. Which, by the way, thank you guys for watching that video. Y'all made it a pretty successful video on the channel, and I like all you guys who have shared with me your predictions. That means a lot. But it's so funny with this projection because tickets haven't even gone on sale. So I don't know where this theory is coming from or this projection, if they're just basing it based off the previous Captain America movies. Again, I'm actually really looking forward to this movie, and I'm hoping good things for Sam Wilson. But I just feel like the general audience is not going to come in droves like they should for this movie. We'll see, or if not, if they do, I'd love for this movie to be a success. But that was something. And we even had, I know there's a lot of people that were excited. Seth Rollins, wrestler, he got on a podcast and he was straight up honest. Oh, probably search Captain America. And he was straight up honest because he was seen in set photos where he was going to play a member of the Serpent Society. Here we go. Here's the set photos here. Here's him and a bunch of other people. And he came out in a podcast and confirmed, nah, they cut my scene. Seth Rollins has been cut from the Captain America Brave New World. People are saying that he got replaced with, what's his name? Gus? Let me see. I just had him on screen. Now I just forgot his name. Gustavo Fring, Captain. That character is what replaced Seth Rollins. I was like, dude, that kind of sucks for him. I know a lot of people were looking forward to seeing him in there. Giancarlo Esposito, thank you about that. So that again just goes to show you how many reshoots and changes we've had. I'm happy for them if it's a box office explosion, but we'll see when so don't take a lot of heart into that box office projection. Although I would love it, we're not going to know actual numbers till tickets go on sale and we start seeing the pre-orders for that movie. So it could go up, it could go down, baby. But all right, if that's where it ends up, that's a good sign for the movie. That's a good sign for the movie, and there's going to be a Super Bowl ad, so maybe that'll bump it up too. Aside from that, there was also this other article from World of Real. And we have to take what they say with a grain of salt. They're not actually the most reliable source, but here Community Notes has it here. This is at best a rumor, but the source World of Real is not reliable at the slightest for Marvel news. and all that. And they said here, for example, they made up the Captain America 4 had a 375 million budget and 4 months of reshoots. I don't know how far off that is though with all the reshoots that Captain America 4 has had, but still, in this article that they released here, they revealed that George Miller is possibly in talks to direct Thor 5. And let me tell you, I would love that. Now, the reason these two would be connected is because George Miller just finished directing Chris Hemsworth in Furiosa, where I really enjoyed that movie, but did not make all that money. I don't think Taika Waititi's coming back, so we're gonna need a new director for Thor 5, and Chris Hemsworth has already been very vocal about wanting to go back to a serious Thor, getting the jokiness stuff aside. Dude, man who did Mad Max Furiosa in a Thor movie would love it. Would be awesome. Some sort of wasteland crazy movie. Yes, that would be fantastic if they actually did that. Now also in this, there are some crazy things. Okay, so who knows if this is true? I would like it to be true with the Hulk villains here, but it says here, last night, a listing on Production Weekly had World War Hulk shooting in 2025. If it was shooting in 2025, bro, we would have heard about that. But still, it says here, moving on, that Mark Ruffalo is set to come back in the titular role, and his character will have a very busy year. As coming February, Captain America Brave New World will set up World War Hulk for him. And a few months later, Thunderbolts will be the connecting branch for the character's first solo MCU movie. Dude, why you got to get my hopes up? Why you got to get my hopes up? You know how long we've been clamoring for another solo Hulk movie, dude? It has been far too long. And the things that they have done with the Hulk in the MCU, Russo brothers, now that you're back on, you need to repair some of that stuff because the Hulk has not been great, in my opinion, since Age of Ultron. Since then, just my thoughts on that. But I was like, yes, I need it to happen. And how do you have Captain America Brave New World with Red Hulk, the leader in their villains that are for the Hulk, and the Hulk doesn't even seem to be part of that story? Come on. Like, I hope there's a cameo or something thrown in there, but if maybe that movie is being used to set up a World War Hulk movie, like we know they just randomly gave the Hulk a son in She-Hulk, and I have no idea if we're ever touching that storyline again. Like this happened on Disney Plus on a random Thursday. Hulk just got a son with a front fade. A front fade. What are we doing? I didn't even hate She-Hulk, but I'm like, well, why are we revealing things like this in a Disney Plus series? Such major, giant impacts that, are we ever going to address it again? Are we going to talk about it? Will they have major impacts in the next couple movies? Let's ask Chucky. Let's ask Chucky real quick. He not responding. I don't think he's saying yes to this. I don't think he's saying yes to this. So it's like they're definitely teasing something with the Hulk. Why have She-Hulk? Why give him a son? Why do Red Hulk? Why have the leader? That's a lot of Hulks. Enough for a World War Hulk movie. You still got Abomination out there. Dude, I just pissed myself off again. Can you believe the Abomination is just like a good guy now? Nothing wrong with that. Do you, bro? Yoga and all, give your speeches, but Abomination, they all those years bringing him back just to, I'm cured now. Gonna go do some yoga. I'm riling myself up there. I'm sorry, but we'll see what happens. It definitely seems like they're setting something Hulk related up, and that's why I wanted to, like, give this maybe a little playthrough in our mind and see what will happen. We can't take what they say seriously. We've been talking about a World War Hulk movie ever since Thor 3. I mean, people think Thor Ragnarok is our World War Hulk movie since they already did the Gladiator and things like that. It's like, so we already did World War Hulk. Oh no, that was Planet Hulk, my bad. But it's just also like, we've been talking about that since Thor 3, that it was going to set up that, and then we didn't do it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Let me see, make sure that was the last thing. Yeah, that's you guys let me know. Would you like George Miller for Thor 5? What director would you like? And, do you think they're setting anything up in terms of the Hulk in the MCU? I know there's still rights issues and things like that, but, You know, we don't know. We don't know. I saw like my the view count go 200 views down when I was complaining. So I'm not gonna be complaining more, guys. You stay right here. You stay right here.